Hey, raining today, gloomy weather. Might not be able to fly and stuff probably. Although I guess in terms of things I had read in flying, I was actually watching that Walmart drone light show just for the heck of it. And one of the things that actually caught my attention is just about the capturing. It seemed like there was actually like a manual drone, I would assume, capturing video of it. Because I know in general, these Intel drone light shows are all automated for the ones that are actually flying up into different formations to do various shapes and stuff. So you can see very Christmas theme as expected. It makes me wonder, is this like a manual FPV drone? You can see the thing doing dives and stuff like that, going right through other drones. How do you guys think this is in terms of difficulty if you were to do this? Easy peasy, or would you think it's actually difficult? Because I know, funny enough, even for me flying the drone, just capturing basic pans, apparently people have a really tough time doing that too. Just in terms of controlling it and determining what's the right speed to go, because a lot of people, they tend to go too fast. Although even for a regular sized drone, these are the type of captures that I would actually enjoy, trying to get the best shots and all that. And it makes you wonder too, because I know some people, they really dislike, I guess you could say, the look or cinematic feel of a FPV type of drone, like a smaller one. Whereas in this case, I guess it could potentially work, as with those dives and stuff like that, it adds the extra effect, I guess you could say. Would you personally prefer FPV camera style for capturing these types of footages, or would you prefer the more traditional ones, kind of like a basic steady camera, except it's in the air? And talk about different types of drones, this one was really fascinating. Apparently, I guess some university students were developing a small drone that actually detects things like scent and odor, and with that, it can actually detect objects, where to go, where to find it. So as it says here, the Smellicopter is an obstacle-avoiding drone that uses a live moth antenna to seek out smells. Yeah, a real moth antenna. So apparently they take it out, I guess, of the insect and they attach it onto the drone, and that gives it the ability to detect scents, so it knows where to follow, I guess, just like a regular moth. And it says here, one huge advantage of drones is that these little robots can go to places where people can't, including areas that might be too dangerous, such as unstable structures after a natural disaster or a region with an unexploded device. So imagine that with this drone, if it's able to detect things like scent, I guess as they say, you could try to find a missing dog, for example, out in the forest, so hopefully it can try to find it based on scent. If it's an explosive on the ground, like they mentioned here, it can detect it and possibly, I guess, detonate it, although I don't know how a little tiny one would be able to do that. You probably need to get something else. And they actually explained about it too, which is kind of cool. You can see their trials and errors and how excited they were that it actually worked.
So the Smellicopter can do two things. It can smell odors and follow those to the source, but it can also avoid obstacles while doing that. This is an antenna from a live moth, the smelling organism of the moth, and it serves as the odor sensor for the drone. So what we're able to do is take really thin metal wires and stick those into the ends of the antenna. We weren't really sure if that was ever going to work. So the first time it worked, it was really amazing. By using the moth antenna, which is super fast, low powered, highly sensitive, even if that's not the long-term goal, it's something that man-made sensors actually can't do.
That's kind of neat. How would you even think of that? Let's attach a real bug antenna into this thing and they'll be able to detect things like scent. I guess that's why you need to make the thing accessible and stuff too, so people can be creative with it, experiment with it, because you never know what can happen next, right? That's usually how all the innovation starts. Alright, I guess there's no flying today. I guess it's time for the archive. right, see you guys later.